Welcome to Digivision Insights, where we explore the latest trends and developments in technology. Today, we are discussing the highly anticipated 5G launch in Nigeria. Was the drive and publicity stunt leading up to the launch a fast, or has it met expectations? Let's dive in.
This is Digivision Network.
The 5G launch in Nigeria was hailed as a major milestone in the country's telecommunications sector. MTN Nigeria, Mafab Communications, and Airtel Nigeria all launched their 5G services with great fanfare. But since its launch, many Nigerians are beginning to ask or ponder the whole essence of the hype for the launch, as the service experience is yet to match the promises made by the operators and the regulator.
It is important that we use the strength of the VP and this visit to truly deepen the relationship, and that's what the VP has done with all the meetings that he's had. So the MOU in particular is very focused on ensuring that Nigeria can make the most of 5G technologies. So we've signed the MOU to set up an innovation lab with Ericsson, and the focus of that lab will be to come up with applications that is based on 5G technologies for things in agriculture, in mining, in some cases education as well, but a general usage of connectivity to improve the quality of lives for our people.
Frequency spectrum that was allocated to 5G will make everyone's experience really worthwhile, not only for everyone in this room, but more importantly as consumers latch onto the product and latch onto the technology. Our goal at Airtel Nigeria, therefore, is to make 5G accessible and widespread in the country.
5G network that we've made available in Nigeria, consumers, our customers, can have 10 times the speed they used to enjoy. They can enjoy 8K streaming. They can enjoy browsing with low latency, no lag. In terms of their businesses, they can be enabled, to deliver faster. And also, what we've done with the Airtel 5G we've launched today is to make it accessible, simplified. We don't want 5G to be complicated.
Some of the promises thrown up by the industry were smart economy, self-driving cars, smart education, smart health leading to lower healthcare service and lower cost of doing business. According to a report by GSMA, the global mobile industry body, 5G devices accounted for only 1% of total mobile connections in Nigeria as of 2022.
When you recharge, before you know it, the money will just vanish, most especially data. If you buy data and if you do not use it, maybe your phone have faults or something like that, it will just, like throughout yesterday I was calling and it was bouncing back. People are trying to reach me, they could not get me.
We are suffering. Data is quite expensive in Nigeria. And mind you, data is supposed to be for business. Do you understand? People that do business with data, what do you think about them? What do you think of them? Their income is not coming. Everybody is complaining. So it is quite expensive. So we want something to be done about it. Imagine sometimes you do subscription on your own data and you can't even have value for it. You can't even access the internet, but you have gigs. They are ripping us in Nigeria. They are ripping us. Anybody that is not ready to live up to expectations should go away from the system.
Another issue has been the limited coverage of 5G services. All major cities like Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt have some coverage. Many areas remain without access to 5G. On this, experts have posited that the lack of infrastructure in some areas has hindered the rollout of 5G services. Additionally, the high cost of deploying 5G infrastructure has been a significant barrier for telecom operators. A report by the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) revealed that the cost of deploying 5G infrastructure in Nigeria is estimated to be around $2.8 billion.
This gives an opportunity to have 10 to 100 times the speed of 4G. It doesn't mean to say that 4G is slow, it's just that it gives an opportunity to have even higher speeds. So it complements other technologies that are out there. It provided what I called the fact that you can have many devices connected in a meaningful manner and they can interoperate in a manner that allows billions of devices to communicate. That would have overwhelmed the 4G technology platform. And that's a great plus in terms of machine-to-machine communication. Secondly, it allows for very, very low latency. And what does that effectively mean? It means when you send information, it will arrive in less than, in the case of 5G, 5 milliseconds.
According to a report by OpenSignal, the average 5G download speed in Nigeria is around 150 megabytes per second, which is significantly lower than the global average of 500 megabytes per second.
Yes, we are ready for 5G, which is the fifth generation. But I'd also like to remind the public that fifth generation will run alongside the previous generations of third and fourth. Reason being that the fifth generation is a complementary service. It's not a replacement service. So it's not like we are going to commence fifth generation tomorrow, 5G, and we will switch off the fourth generation and the third generation. They will continue to run as complementary services. There's a coverage plan for the country. This will be done gradually. And so people will continue to use the current platforms of 3G and 4G, and in some cases 2G, which still exists in some parts of the country, while the fifth generation is being built. So it's not a replacement technology, rather it's a complementary technology and service for what we have currently. So in terms of big volume of data, machine to machine and industrial applications, our fifth generation is the place to go. And there has been so much discussion around 5G because of the dynamic nature of the application. It's a platform that is very suitable for many industries, aviation, military, security, and telecommunications. And when you hear the debate around fifth generation, interference or no interference, because all technology companies and all the users are clamoring for a share of the fifth generation. So we're happy that Nigeria has a policy for fifth generation. We thank the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy. We also thank our Frequency Management Council, and also we thank our regulator, the NCC, mostly for providing a guiding light on how this should go.
Despite these challenges, the Nigerian government and telecom operators are working to expand 5G coverage and improve services. The National Broadband Plan aims to increase broadband penetration and speed across the country. However, policy hindrances, such as the lack of clear guidelines in 5G spectrum allocation and the high cost of spectrum licenses, have slowed down the rollout of 5G services. A report by the GSMA revealed that the cost of 5G spectrum licenses in Nigeria is among the highest in the world, with a total cost of $547 million. This is perhaps why the gains of 5G will continue to elude the majority of Nigerians for long. So, was the drive and publicity stunt leading to the 5G launch in Nigeria a farce? Some will say no, while others will say otherwise. While the rollout has been slower than expected, experts say efforts are being made to expand coverage and improve services. However, addressing the challenges and barriers highlighted earlier will be crucial to realizing the full potential of 5G in Nigeria. Thanks for joining us on Digivation Insights. Join us next time for more insights into the latest tech trends and developments. I am Hannah Hedger for Digivation Network. For details and more, like, share and subscribe to www.youtube.com/digivationnetwork. Bye.
Tech innovation and lifestyle. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel. www.youtube.com/digivationnetwork.